Okay, I have this top box, and it's on my motorcycle, and I'll show a video of it outside on my motorcycle. But I had a problem with these locks. These locks use a common system like this. You can buy extras like this. Now you see there's a little slide tab, and I'll do in a video, I'll show the little piece that slides down. You can see there's notches right here and right here that slide down and hold this in place. Now these locks go bad easily, and it's not the lock itself, it's this. It's the key. Now you'll see the weird grooves and stuff which activates the lock system. I have yet to find a locksmith that can make me an extra key. So here's the thing about these locks, like these keys that go with this lock, is that the metal right here goes into this plastic not even 1/4 of an inch. It won't even make it to that little tab right there. And if you put this on a keychain, it will break and fall off. That's the reason why I'm having to replace these little damn things, is that these keys will not last in your pocket, on a keychain, or anything. So in order to fix that, I went and I got this little pouch. It's from To Go Fun Stuff, I guess that's how you say that. And it's a little key wallet. Now the key wallet has a sticky side, so I'm going to put this in my glove box on my motorcycle and put the key inside it, and that way it's on the bike and this thing's never going to get abuse. Because if you abuse this key, you're going to lose it. And then I'm going to do another video on how to get these out. I used 2 drill bits and really had to destroy this thing to get it out. But I'll do another video on that. But this one is about that key. That key just falls apart. And this little system, you put it in this wallet, keep it safe, keep it in that glove box. And that's how you keep these from falling apart. Hang with me, I got more videos coming up. We'll see them on the next ones. Okay, about this lock down here. I found out something this weekend that's very important that I got to pass on to you guys. Now, again, I keep this lock inside the glove box because it will fall apart easily. We'll go over that in another video. But if you ever replace these locks, remember now there's a tab you push to unlock it. Now, you see how this is set up. It has that tab. That's what locks it in place. Now, these are the areas, sorry, get up here. This side and this side is what it locks against. You're pretty much stuck because of, you see when I turn it sideways, there's a groove right there where my thumb is. And right there, that's what that slot, or that lock, how it locks that in place. And it needs to use this or this side to lock. If you use the bottom right here or the top of this, while it's locked, you could just pop that booger and it'll come unlocked. So always use that side, because up here is in unlock and unlock. And so there's 2 positions to put this place in, or this thing in, to lock it right. And always get it in that slot right there and push that up. And you'll see it slide in right there where my finger is. And then you put it in lock position and you push on that tab and it won't open. What had happened this weekend is I had replaced all this, but I've never really tested it out. and this come undone, and it stayed. It has right here slots that it slides into on front and back, and it stayed in. And my God, I did 200 plus miles on that ride. And I stopped at the store just down the street and filled up with gas, and crud, this sucker come loose there. I got real fortunate, and that's what I discovered on this. Now you could see right here I drilled a hole, and my intention was, when I needed this loose, I needed to get this loose. I had no key to it. It was locked in place. This one I usually leave unlocked, and what I was trying to do is break into this, and I was going to use I got some screwdrivers that's got a little hook at the top of it, and I was going in and I was trying to unlock, trying to come up through here and push this piece up. But you see, the clue to the problem is right there. See that little piece? These were glued in. They glue them in place, and that's why I could not push that out. And that's why when you go to take this lock out, you got to use the drill. Now, oops, lock it in place. Come on, get in there. Well, there we go. Key has to be in the right place. But, okay. What I had did is I took a masonry bit, because it has carbide at the end of it. It was like I took nitrided bit. Well, it was 1/4 inch. I went all the way in, and I felt that piece, and I broke that tab loose, and that was the biggest part of it, is to break. That's a big rivet right there, is to break that loose and get that to break off. And then I went back with a bigger carbide bit in there, and I was kind of moving it around to break this piece all up. And that's how I ended up, and I think I took a chisel and a hammer, and I smacked that end piece off and just basically broke it off, and I was able to get that open. But that's how you break into them to replace your locks. Now, these are relatively cheap. I picked up the kit for around $10. It's on eBay, and there's a bunch of different manufacturers out there like that. But like I said, you got to protect that key and keep that key out of the elements, and that's how you keep from having to replace some locks in the first place. Anyhow, good advice, good stuff there. Please like and subscribe. I need all the help I can get, and we'll see you on my next video.